Well, hello guys, welcome to this Best of 11 challenge, sponsored by Mr. Spalding, and also co-casted by Mr. Spalding, so we will give him a call now. I'll also set up a poll in the chat to see who you guys think is going to win. We thought this would be a close one. So let us know who you guys...
Hello.
Hello!
Okay. Let's get this started.
Yep. Just made a poll as well. See if chat thinks it's going to be favoured one way or another.
Okay.
I just sort of said as an intro, we thought this would be a good challenge.
Yeah, I could see this being a good one.
Yep.
Hopefully it's gonna be close.
I'm going to flip a coin, just to get the first map pick.
Okay.
And he says head, so kiddoke. Whoop. Okay, drop that coin, we'll try again. I'll have to pick that up later. It's actually tails. Tails. Let's see,
Okay.
first map. Yeah, that was not quite qualifying for the England cricket team there with a catch like that. My first attempt.
Oh, new map here.
Okay. And I believe the latest version of that is that one, I think. Ah, nobody has it. Okay, we'll go for that one.
That seems better, yeah.
HuMMi does not have this as well, though.
Oh, okay. He has another version. Alright.
I mean, maybe I should transfer them version 3. But I genuinely don't know. I can't see a difference in the minimap at all either. So...
Okay.
Get armies, transfer and re. I think that's probably the best approach.
Yeah, let's do that. Alright.
Yeah, I have a cold beverage here in accompaniment. So I'm just very chill, looking forward to this.
Prepared for the challenge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually a nice matchup.
Oh, that is nice. That seems winnable both ways.
Yeah, I think Granny HuMMi will like those armies.
Mm-hmm. It's probably anything without USA, I would
Yeah.
assume, is fine for HuMMi.
Yep. And I do need to get Pepsi on some tech support at some point to get this warning thing I'm getting on my gentle.
Oh, I'm getting a warning thing as well about a mismatch.
Yeah.
Thingy.
Oh, HuMMi is leading the poll massively at the moment. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would think he's the favorite, but I was hoping it would still be a close set. Competitive set.
Yep.
One of you has two ops. Well, I guess you're already an ops, but one of the other two.
Okay, I'll tell him. This is where you're so absorbed thinking of your own strategy that
Right.
you forget to go obs. Yeah.
Here we go. Abash voted Pepsi out of principle.
I'm surprised HuMMi's not gone red.
That's true. What's Pepsi's color normally?
I don't think he has one.
Oh, okay.
Interesting what he picks.
Goes for the blue.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Oh, well, shall I start with Granny because my screen is there?
Okay.
So down in the bottom right, it is HuMMi with the China Infantry. He is in red.
In the top left, we have in blue Mr. Pepsi, being the demo channel. So, I mean, I have not played HuMMi in ages in 1 versus 1. What do you expect him?
I mean, I don't think anybody casually plays HuMMi in 1v1. I think he just enters 1v1 tournaments for fun and ends up doing quite well, is normally what HuMMi's approach to 1v1 is.
Bit of an interesting supply placement already by HuMMi. Kinda like it if he plans on mining it. Protects his oil a bit.
Yeah, I think he probably will.
Oh, but... he's truck rushing. Okay, I was like, this truck, where's it going?
Oh, it's a licks, actually.
Alright. And what's Pepsi going for? Going for 2 supplies, not too greedy. Also has a tunnel at each supply. Kind of what you want against the licks, I would say.
I, on this map, think I'd skip one of those base tunnels.
Yeah.
I think I'd just get the
one. Yeah, I might too, but I think, especially against what HuMMi's doing, it might actually help him.
Yeah.
HuMMi paying attention to the truck, kill the worker. Didn't lose it to the terrorist.
He will get a scout on that tunnel, and there's the first tech.
Pretty fast, alright.
And HuMMi's Helix seems a little bit on the late side. I mean, normally the Helix is out.
Perhaps not going for the base right away with the technical, so might get a bit of a later scout than he would like. But here we go.
Well, there's 4 RPGs in that tech, and HuMMi's just decided to go for it.
Yeah.
And if there's not enough quads out, it might be enough.
Perhaps he can't pop from that front. Oh, I'm surprised HuMMi actually didn't jump on that tunnel, going straight for the main. Perhaps he kinda late to pop already.
I don't think he has much to pop.
Oh, but he's evacuating in front of the tunnel.
Surprised about that, but it might be enough.
Oh.
Yeah, it's enough. He did get the minigunner though, so he can make terrorists. Also a little bit of a gap bug there. So...
Did kill the... I mean, it's not going to be enough for HuMMi to outright win the game here.
No.
Pepsi actually keeping the arm stealer alive and has a good grip on the right side, where the oils are.
HuMMi's going to get another licks looking at this.
Yep. But with how little damage the first one has done, that second one needs to do a lot, I think.
Yeah. I think that evac was too early. Way
He also didn't like the position right in front of the tunnel there.
No. Normally you try and get like behind the arms dealer or something.
Yeah. Pepsi actually keeping that tech alive.
I think this is a 1-0 Pepsi looking at this. I mean, what can HuMMi do from here?
Yep. Does evac. But loses the legs.
Oh. Quite nice driving as well. Yeah. Well, it's a bit
Pretty
of
nice latency as well, 13 with 4 people.
It's a bit of a volatile matchup, this. I mean, you can easily lose to an Inflix. Like, I think HuMMi had a window there, but for some reason the initial licks I think was a bit late. I don't know why it was a bit
late. Yeah.
And then the way...
Maybe a bit indecisive as well. Right?
Yeah, the way he evac'd was...
Instead of going for the main base, could have also just maybe jumped on the first tunnel he saw at Pepsi's second supply, take out that supply and the tunnel.
Yeah.
And he might have still been in a good spot, up a supply. Oh, I need 2 ups as well.
Yes. Alright. Cheeking us over.
We have HuMMi in the top left this time with Demo in red.
Down in the bottom right, it's Pepsi with the blue China Infantry.
I'll be curious to see if Pepsi also goes for Alex. I mean, it's often tempting against Demo with the more expensive quads, I think.
Yeah, I think HuMMi's in his comfort zone with GLA, though. He's going to be most comfy with any GLA. And I think he likes China GLA type matchups as well. But yeah, didn't look that convincing with his licks execution, I have to say.
No, we see a War Factory actually by Pepsi. Oh, stop the barracks for a second there. Must have misclicked.
I mean, I don't mind the licks on this map. You got a lot of scope to fly around with it.
I feel like these hills are always, or mountains are pretty nice for licks. Since you can just, yeah, I mean, you're not limited by the terrain.
I was also about to say, it is a map where you can uncharacteristically be greedy with Inf, get 3 supplies and drop a bunker maybe on the entrance and be pretty safe.
Yep, seems to be what Pepsi's doing. Needs to kill that one terrorist though, that is going through the trees. Bit of a mistake by Pepsi, seems to have move commanded the minigunner instead of attack moving it, and as a result, the terrorist probably gonna get one truck. Ooh.
Even so, it's just a completely unforced error, because now he's having to move his trucks, delay some mining.
And gives away that he has mines as well.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
good pick off.
That always feels really good as the infantry.
Oh,
I think,
wow.
picking.
And a nice little minigunner unload.
Not wasting any time. Yeah. Well, he kind of does stop now with the outpost.
We have a traffic jam on the bottom left. 2 quads are sandwiched between an RPG and a worker.
Yeah. There's a lot of RPGs running towards Pepsi. I mean, he is on 3 supplies, so should probably think about adding either more barracks or second war factory. Here we go with the second war factory, but there's already quads knocking on the door.
I think this is what HuMMi's good at, and is probably why he does actually beat pretty much every semi, because he'll do some multi-pronged stuff like this, and they just can't handle it.
Yeah.
And that's looking like the case now. I mean, look, the outpost.
He is hitting all of the trucks.
Yeah.
Oh, that outpost by Pepsi could have actually maybe killed the workers or the supply there, but he's going for the main supply instead. But already taking a lot of damage, and that tunnel near Pepsi's supply is going to be very annoying to deal with.
Yeah. Ooh, HuMMi though not micro in the quads there. Very aggressive style from HuMMi here though, continuing to push. He has noticed there's a outpost at the back of his base, but why has Pepsi unloaded there?
I have no idea.
With a pretty full HP.
He's gonna kill the war factory. The problem for Pepsi is he's on 1 supply, 1 truck right now. So didn't really preserve his trucks either.
And HuMMi's bought some of these.
But yeah, why did he evac? I feel like if these RPGs were in the outpost, he probably kills 1 or 2 quads there.
Oh, at least, yeah.
Yep, still only on 1 truck, Pepsi here.
Yikes.
Oh, there are actually 3 trucks in the middle in the doors. I didn't see that. That is far away from his base. Problem for Pepsi is HuMMi is up 2 supplies now.
I was wondering if we were going to have another traffic jam, but we didn't. Not quite. The vetted quads actually can really...
Good evac timing though by Pepsi.
Yeah. I mean, that's the
About as
difference
much as he
between...
could there.
That's the difference between killing 2 quads or 1 quad. And he got 2 with that well-timed evac.
Oh, there's an empty outpost. Actually crushing a bunch
The
of
one he
workers.
didn't evac is actually getting stuff done now.
Yeah. Pepsi found a new supply in the middle.
There's a terrorist hiding in the tree in the mid. And there's a dozer of Pepsi just idling. Truck idling. It's a bit of
Oh, that dozer is gonna run into a tunnel, maybe?
HuMMi's seen it, yeah. HuMMi's granny.
HuMMi spotted it.
He's granny. He sees dozer, he kills dozer.
Pepsi gonna use that opportunity probably to get rid of the tunnel on the right, but yeah, HuMMi's gonna pull ahead economically by a lot here. It's about to be on 3 oils.
I just feel Pepsi's defense of that multi-pronged harass and for some reason unloading the outposts has just cost him this game. Like,
yeah,
the defense
there wasn't much of a defense.
On on a scale of 1 to 10, it was down at 2-ish, I'd say. The way he handled that from, losing 2 supplies to 4 quads.
Again, not having his trucks mine at his supply. Yeah, a couple of unforced errors here by Pepsi. Oh, that's a big push by HuMMi actually. 7 quads. And yeah, Pepsi's still not pulling these trucks back to mining. He did know this now, but now he probably can't mine them. He pulled them back just as the quads arrived. Ooh.
Well,
yeah, that is definitely looking like a 1-1 to me.
But there are 2 outposts.
Quite a bit of wet.
2 outposts in the base. HuMMi does pop. A couple of RPGs should do the business though. There's not a single minigunner with this push, so the terrorists alone
These
are
2
gonna...
terrorists are gonna be pain.
HuMMi's got the repair bay, has he? Yes, he's got 1 repair bay. Repair bay does stack, doesn't it? So if you got the second one, it would be pretty nice.
Yeah. These quads are so vetted as well in Pepsi's base, or scrapped up rather. Oh, HuMMi even capturing Pepsi's oil.
Added insult to injury there. HuMMi's, I like the way he's taken the map here, HuMMi.
Yeah,
well, behind this
there's
pressure.
a lot of red on this map. Pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, he's looked good with GLA, hasn't he?
Definitely. Nice aggression while taking the map.
Yeah. I mean, I actually think GLA's almost the hardest to master. Like, when I came back, GLA was for sure my weakest faction. But it is interesting that HuMMi has a... I don't even think it's a dislike, but I think he admits himself he's not completely confident with USA for some reason. And I feel like if he was...
I mean, USA is mostly a micro army, I would say. There's not too much finesse in terms of build orders, at least in the old days. Like, I think now on bigger maps, like this one or Blue Hole, the build orders became a bit more complex than just, oh, let me build 2 supplies, a war factory and a barracks.
I mean, I know everyone says some of these are overpowered, but I do think, like, let's say the Masters, Experts, whatever, a bunch of their Vs seems to do a lot more than other people's Vs, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I know he's not really around now, but Logica, for example, is someone who could get a hell of a lot done with 3 or 4 Vs and an ambo. Oh! Bit of a Fargo pop-ish, but he can afford it at this point.
Yep. Also, Pepsi didn't evac his outpost either, so...
Oh, and we actually see the double repair now stacking. Let's have a look how quickly they're healing. Pretty quickly. Imagine a junk repair and an ambo of a mate comboed with that. That'd be pretty nice.
Yeah. Not sure if all of them stack, but it would be pretty crazy. I mean, it already is kind of crazy as is.
Well, I know there's a bug where if you have an ambulance and you use the emergency repair, it does nothing. So you have to have no ambulance near it. But I think the other stack... Could be wrong about that.
Yeah, I think just a matter of time at this point until Pepsi taps out.
Yeah. Oh, lovely.
Nice ambush actually by HuMMi.
Well, I have to say,
I mean, they both won pretty convincingly, I would say.
Yeah.
It's always gonna look a little bit dicey against the licks, I think, unless the player using the licks messes up majorly.
Yep, true.
But I like how HuMMi grabbed the whole map. That was good. Plus, like you said, the multi-prong harassment really. Pepsi seemed to struggle with that.
Yeah. Let's see what HuMMi wants to go for here. He's probably having a look at the map pool. Oh, of course.
I made sure that's in there.
Yeah.
Being HuMMi's favorite map.
Have you seen what AQA has put in the chat?
Let me have a look.
You're gonna laugh.
I'm gonna his favorite French duel is casting. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Another, I think, pretty balanced matchup.
Yep. I actually think if you're Pepsi, you'd probably want like a USA mirror here, or USA GLA, I think.
Definitely want some sort of USA, I think. And again, I mean, HuMMi's probably going to be quite happy about this.
I think so, yeah.
So USA, GLA China on the map of his choice. I actually feel like this is a decent China map. How do you feel about it against GLA? At least for most players. Maybe not at your level at the very highest one, but I think
yeah.
Anywhere below that, I think you can expand a lot as China.
You got 3 supplies, you can rally sneaky stuff around the map. So, yeah, that's always nice. Well, we started the top right. He's changed colour. He's in the gold now. It's Pepsi with the tank.
Oh, in the bottom left we have HuMMi with Demo in red, sending an early worker to the middle. Wants to get some presence there.
But how early?
Sometimes indicates.
Was that?
I think it was the second one.
Okay.
Oh, it's an early demo trap actually. So he's sort of expecting a middle supply by Pepsi.
Not the case, but it's lined up in a way where it still might work out.
Yeah. Could be that a Dragon Tank tries to clear that building.
Yeah.
Or the tunnel. So I don't mind that.
No.
So terrorist first by HuMMi. Is he gonna? Yep, looks like a tech tap by him. And with three supplies by Pepsi. With a bit of a truck rush. But I don't think that truck is gonna get too much done except for... Oh!
He missed it!
That is... Okay.
Going back.
I think if HuMMi pays attention, he's probably gonna get into that hut without Pepsi being able to crush it, but...
Nope. Well, first tech is coming through the mid. Blocks his own...
Pepsi's gonna be a bit light on units now, going 3 supplies and the truck rush. So that first technical can do a lot. Arguably has to do a decent amount, since Chile is without any oils or that supply. Oh, that terrorist... Oh. Ooh. Oh, where did Pepsi go with that dosa?
And he's...
I felt like he could have crushed that RPG.
Yeah,
oh, this could be a super tech for HuMMi.
He also just...
and another one.
God.
Where's he looking, Pepsi?
He's scrap denied at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Hello, Milano.
I mean, so far, HuMMi is doing very well in the early game.
Nice harassment, yeah. Millard says, say hi to Spalding for me, long time no speak.
Hello, Millard. Oh, wow, that was close.
If he'd have missed that...
almost got out, yeah.
To me, Pepsi looks like he doesn't control his units sometimes.
Bit of a retaliation gamer. HuMMi capturing that supply. Pretty bold, but I think it's gonna work out because that building is gonna scare the Gatling away. And we see a very fast palace by HuMMi actually.
It might be
it's already
easier,
at 50%.
That's nice. It might be easier to hold that supply down there than it is the one in your base, because you do have a building you can sort of camp by.
Nice little hit squad there by HuMMi. Picking off a Gat in the middle. Securing him control over that.
Colin says remove the stream delay. That's a bit too techie for me actually, now that we're live. Yeah, so even here, like...
That Gatling, if it was Mike... I'm not sure where you're looking because it's hard for me to tell, but like that Gatling, if it was Mike, would have been better. Could have maybe delayed the palace.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at that, and I'm just like, you drive it around the building. You could have delayed the palace, could have killed some workers.
Yeah.
You just get more done, and I see this a lot from Pepsi, to be honest. That, like, the builds up pretty solid, he gets himself in good positions, and then... It's kind of throws units away.
Yeah. I mean, I think both times as China now, he's taken more damage than he had to from the initial harassment. And that's really bad for China because you kind of need to snowball a bit against them.
Yeah.
Late game's gonna be a nightmare. We see HuMMi already with the first black market at 60%.
This might catch HuMMi off guard a little bit. Yeah, he's just popped a couple of Scorps and then he saw, uh-oh. 2 helixes here, an emergency stinger.
Is he gonna go straight for the main base? I mean, that could... Oh, he needs to kill that tunnel, yeah. Well, arm stealer is even better.
I actually think HuMMi's only got 1 quad. Yeah, he's popped it.
There's a second one here, yeah. Oh, Pepsi, what are you... Okay.
I mean, this is what I mean. Like, this could have won the game, again, these 2 elixirs.
I feel like even now he could have been more aggressive. There's only 1 quad. You stop that stinger side and you kick HuMMi from that supply. You kill the black market.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, in my eyes, too conservative by Pepsi. Not pushing for more damage there.
I mean, the fact that he's got flamers following up as well, I don't even mind him killing the tunnel, delaying the stinger.
Yeah.
And just flying around, you know. Because then if you're rallying flamers to that position, then the flamers kill the base.
Right. Yeah, the problem is for Pepsi, like HuMMi already at nearly 1000 XP, and once Demo gets to level 3, your Crown Army becomes somewhat obsolete.
He's adding in more helixes though, which I think is a decent choice.
Yeah.
And Pepsi's going to a 4th supply. Got his CC as well. HuMMi's held on to his 3 though, despite that scary moment. Doesn't have the worker's shoes
I feel like that's
yet.
A bit worrisome in Pepsi's shoes. It's like, you're not really too far ahead economically here, which I think you need to be. Bit late on maybe capturing the oils as well. I guess he wants to... Yeah, there are some wet guards spawning now. Alright.
I don't mind that though. I mean, I think I'd be tempted to get a bit more of the map or do some damage before going...
Well, it was also hard for him because he wanted to spam Lixus, right? So he needed the barracks for the tank hunter production.
Yep. Yep.
Maybe could have thrown down a second barracks at some point to do both of that.
It's sloppy from HuMMi there. Like, that's just 1 flamer and it's actually killed his safe oil. Oh! That was a funny moment. The dozer could have been sniped and ran into a building which HuMMi didn't control fire.
I mean, doing a decent job though. Denying the expansions by Pepsi. Stop the middle one. It's also keeping an eye on the oil.
For me, the longer it goes, the more it's slipping away from Pepsi.
Yep. Oh, is he gonna lose another dozer to that building? Oh wow, that's a second dozer he's lost in the middle to the building. It's getting more Lixes. The problem is he doesn't have much of a ground army to combine these Lixes with, and HuMMi, yeah, swapped to pure quad spam.
And I also feel like once you've got the shoes now, it's just, I'm sure the AP bullets are queuing right now.
Yep.
And then it's game over.
And here comes a bike. Yeah.
Like, what do you do against
Yeah,
Demo?
this is why we would have liked to see Pepsi try to go for a bit more when he has the Lixes in HuMMi's base.
He's
this
also
is usually what late game looks like.
He's allowed HuMMi to get that right oil there.
Yep.
So I think he's now going to commit. HuMMi doesn't
He needs to commit.
He doesn't have AP bullets yet.
2 tunnels.
Will HuMMi pop from there? No. Too conservative again.
Yep.
Like, if you just jump on...
I know it was gonna be iffy, but I mean, if you see all of the quads pop in the middle, I think you've got to try to jump on these tunnels in the bottom right.
And, well, if you clear the bottom right, you kick the GLA off another supply, but you're probably going to get yourself level 3 as well, so then you've got an RT you can play with.
Yep.
And it starts to look a little bit better, but... yeah, as it is...
Oh, HuMMi's gonna have that oil for a while, because I think Pepsi only is sending 1 red guard, and there's the booby trap planted.
Yeah. Also, HuMMi has AP bullets now, so you can just... this is the bit where you have a good time as Demo. You got Demo bikes for the ground. You feel pretty safe from the air. He's losing a
that
few.
RPG getting into the building again is pretty annoying.
Yeah.
Pepsi needs to use his Lixes a bit more. They're guarding the oil right now.
I think that's another maybe factor in... oh, HuMMi's using a Demo Jarman in the HuMMi base, in the Pepsi base. But that's another factor I feel when you look at the top 5 or whatever. I would say almost all of them would have closed the game out with that sort of situation they had with the Lixes there. Because I think it's just the sense of, yeah, there's no quads and it snowballs. Right.
How many quads does HuMMi have in the tunnel?
Not many.
Not too many.
It's because HuMMi's got half of them out in the top left, which he's continuing to push with.
Right, I mean, for HuMMi it's fine to keep trading supplies. He's trading the bottom right for the top left, which I think is okay for him. Anything that basically prolongs the game.
Yep.
And keeps Pepsi out of his base is fine for him. And yeah, that Demo Charman also blew... Not a big fan of, like, trying to blow up the CC. I think that's just kind of unrealistic and yeah.
He might even blow up his own Jarman here if he's not careful.
Might get power though.
Okay.
Did he put it down?
No.
Oh. Well, he didn't just blow up his own Charman, he blew up his own dozer.
Yeah.
Yeah. No mines on that middle supply by Pepsi either. I think, given that Pepsi's been struggling a bit with all of that harassment, maybe should invest into more defense. Maybe a couple of mines, maybe a Gat cannon or a bunker or something, just so he doesn't have to watch everything. That is a big amount of Lexus, no?
That's
Main
also...
worry for Pepsi is he's only mining on 1 truck in the middle right now.
big amount of quads though as well.
Yeah.
HuMMi's got all the upgrades here.
Pepsi's still going in with kind of indecisive here. Also these Lixers, I mean, you either attack with them or you move them.
It's sort of slowly moving them.
That was nice by HuMMi.
Yeah.
Blowing up his quad to take out the Dragon Tank. I worry a bit for Pepsi because I think HuMMi likes the tank against the demo probably.
There's definitely, when you're any GLA, there's definitely phases of a game against tank which are dangerous. Of course, when you get into a position like this as the GLA or demo, it's basically unlosable.
Yep.
But yeah, it's not a gifted 1-1 matchup, that's for sure. I think HuMMi's enjoying the quads here.
Fully upgraded quads, yeah. I think that's gonna be it.
Oh, we got the Lotus.
Even lost the Lotus. Yep.
And then the 2 Lixes. The remaining 2 Lixes, yeah.
Mm.
And HuMMi's on a fast track to level 5 with everything he's taking out here, yep.
Alright. 2-1 to HuMMi.
I mean, HuMMi's first tech did so much as well.
Yep. Part of it also down to Pepsi, though.
Yes.
Could have maybe crushed that one RPG that he dropped right out. Yeah, right next to the dozer. Couple of small things there.
The damage he's taking to GLA harassment as China is way too much. As you say, we've seen it twice now.
Mm-hmm.
In very different matchups as well. No, a GLA
Maybe
against an Inf.
not truck rushing, getting mines maybe. A couple of small things he could be doing. Alright, we have Pepsi in the bottom left as demo in blue now.
And in the top right, it is HuMMi with the China tank in the red.
So I wonder... Okay, doesn't look like it. I wonder if HuMMi was gonna go for the middle, but seems to not go for the middle supply.
Yeah, the way he prepared a demo trap, sometimes you think, is that in the mind of the player in the reverse?
I think oftentimes it is actually the case.
Asper says hello chat, hello ExCaL and Spalding, and HuMMi is equal to ExCaL Blue Dolphin.
Hello, hello.
Oh, there is a truck rush.
Mm-hmm. Well, he doesn't want to truck rush through the middle because everyone builds a demo trap there. So
yeah, maybe that's why. Jacob's giving you the Spalding +++ as well.
And HuMMi kind of late with his supply. Okay, he's building it now. So did Pepsi see the truck yet? Might get alerted if HuMMi runs over that worker. Yep. It's gonna deal with that. Wants to... Oh, why is he not unloading the RPGs? Oh no. Oh. I thought the truck could have gone from the left side of the war factory, maybe not. Alright.
The thing is, it's kind of a mini win that, because it's delayed the first tech to an extent where you're at least going to have a couple of units out at home.
Yeah, he needs to get going with that technical. Where is it right now? Oh, it's on the right side, okay. Where's he going?
HuMMi is out of position though, with his gats.
Oh, that's a sneaky tunnel here, but... Oh, no! Ooh, whoa, whoa.
Hey, he found the mines.
Yeah, a lot of unnecessary errors here by Pepsi in the early game. Are you joking?
Yeah,
Don't joke.
I found that funny. That really made me laugh. I can't help it. Oh, that really made me laugh. And HuMMi...
A bit of a grip.
He's found
that.
Yeah.
And he can even target it from the... It's funny how much of a difference that made, actually. Like, if he placed the tunnel slightly to the right, that gap would have not killed the worker in time, and now he... Yeah. Would have had a nice spot to stream the scopes in.
He's locked on to a dozer here.
Yeah. Problem for Pepsi is he's still only on 2 supplies and not really looking to capture the oils, whereas HuMMi is still on 3 supplies. And unlike Pepsi, hasn't lost too many trucks yet.
Nope. Cool, I'm not sure about this 2 supply fast palace gaming, are you?
No, that's what I meant. Like,
Yeah.
there's still no third supply in oil by Pepsi. Yeah, I feel like the problem with what Pepsi is doing, I mean, it's quite popular for Tank to eventually get a Lix, just like he did, and then it's gonna be hard to get your third supply.
Interestingly though, HuMMi's not gone for that. He's gone fast tech.
Right.
So...
I mean, against fast tech in particular, you're actually kind of happy having a fast
I
palace.
was about to say, this is really working out fortunate for Pepsi, really. Because he will actually have Scorps only versus HuMMi's ground only. And
Yeah.
if there are more scary things like Emperors coming, he can be on demo bikes and Germans, so...
Okay, Pepsi finally taking a third supply. That's decent for Pepsi. He's gonna kill a couple of Dragon Tanks for free there.
The fact that he saw HuMMi make a barracks, though, I am a bit shocked he's not preemptively making quads. Because...
He could kind of die to
and
that
Lix
Lix
right
as
now
well.
and just end the game, yeah.
Also a bit late with the first black market, I think.
Yep.
And I agree with you. I think probably time to stop spamming scopes at this point.
Like
You're worried about the ground army, maybe get a couple bikes, get a Charmin or something, but want a couple of quads, I think, preemptively.
I think HuMMi's missed a major trick not getting the Lix in the mix. That rhymes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like it completely played into Pepsi's hands of this 2 supply fast palace build, which would have just been shut down so hard by a Lix blob. Because even if HuMMi didn't go for the base, he could have just taken the whole map. He could have just cleaned every tunnel out with Lixes and Flamers.
I mean, look at this by Pepsi. Like, he's pushing with like just scopes. If there's a Lix anywhere close, I don't think he makes it back to the tunnel.
Nope.
I mean, Pepsi's seeing the ECM, probably assumes there's no Lix yet, but I mean,
He's still not made
think
a
that's
quad.
yep.
Pretty sure he's still not made a quad, yeah.
Also, probably would like to see Pepsi take that building again in the top left. Maybe another tunnel or a stinger side there as well.
Yeah. Hello, Sabri. Hello, hello. Hello, Mojo. I also like the bike run by on the oil here. Unload and take it out. Yep. No.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I like
Gonna kick it out.
I like your correction there. That's bad. Unfortunate. Positive energy.
Could maybe blow up that scarp to kill the Battlemaster. Okay. Gets it home because HuMMi stops firing. And how many elixirs are there? There's 2 elixirs. Yeah, this is why you need to take that building, Pepsi.
Don't worry, he has a quad.
Yeah, he's giving away that position very easily.
Oh, he's taken the building now. But there is a
I think
flame
I would
up.
have tried to pop a scarp or 2 and snipe the Dragon Tank, actually.
Yeah.
Well, so far, 1 tank hunter and an empty outpost are denying the bottom right.
Wow. HuMMi lost the licks, which I think if he'd have just committed on the Stinger, he would have
Oh,
lost
wow.
it. Yeah.
Also, that is kind of scary what HuMMi is doing. Perhaps he could just use a worker and blow it up. Kill the Lotus.
Nope.
Not today. Yeah, Pepsi really needs to... I mean, he's about to lose that middle tunnel to the artillery platform, so...
He's lost his map control anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice spike.
And Pepsi's super late with a black market. Still hasn't finished
Really?
it. Yeah, he has no worker shows. That's the first black market, I think, that he's building right now.
Oh, dearie, dearie me.
Also,
30 seconds
he
of
does have
silence.
his CC at least.
30 seconds of silence for the late black market. ExCaL, do I like falafel? Yeah? Yeah.
That being said, I also think HuMMi should kind of keep pushing normally in this spot. And he's a bit passive here.
Yeah, I think
Also,
you need...
Also, these level 2 battle masters, they do give up a lot of experience. And they're probably just gonna die to the ambush in a second.
I mean, you do need both corners and the mid as tank. And even then, if your opponent's been on top of markets and shoes, you've still got to think about it. You know, it's not a...
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Pepsi either didn't pick the ambush or missed an opportunity there on the right side when all of these battle masters were stacked up. I mean, I can't imagine rushing your CC and not picking the ambush, right?
Well, let's see, because his CC's
Well,
now
he
being
might have-
captured. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, but now he had to use it on one Lotus instead of like 4 or 5 battle masters.
Yeah, but the Lotus is still pricey.
True. And I guess HuMMi decides to headbutt that building anyway, so might still get a cut. Oh, that upgraded scope. But nicely done by HuMMi. I mean, this is mostly a distraction since he's going in with Elixir's here and there's no Stinger side.
Big moment now. He's stacked up,
these
he's not
two
splitting.
quads are-
He's not splitting.
Oh,
Oh, it's going to be tight. No.
Pepsi. Also.
Oh, he's not. What's he
He's not
targeting?
focusing.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh dear. Oh, no.
Okay, that was a good spike hit.
I think Pepsi's done it. He's
Ooh.
definitely sweat a little bit, although there is a sneaky flamer here, which might get the palace.
You can never count Pepsi's opponent out.
Okay.
You might think he's done it, but look at these dragon tanks.
Oh no, we've just witnessed the biggest sin of them all.
The empty palace.
The empty palace, yeah. Oh dear. The empty palace.
Okay, on the bright side, I feel like after you get the demo upgrade, like it's somewhat okay to lose your palace.
The empty
You know what I mean?
palace. Oh no.
Like I think for other GLAs, like this, it's more impactful than for demo.
Yeah.
Of course, you never want to lose it, but
Well, chat. What do you make of that?
like
the empty
at least
palace.
you can still hold off the ground waves with just demo bikes and the ambush.
Empty palace, though. Chat. Talk to me. How many of you have empty palaces? Well,
The thing is, HuMMi is also not too rich. Pepsi needs to contest the middle a little bit though. Because of his own late palace and losing the palace now, he's not very rich himself.
I mean, two
Like, if he
markets, and he does have a decent amount of crates in the bottom right still.
Yeah.
And he is well on the way to level 5, actually.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind to see him kind of spam bikes from one war factory, quads from the other, and use the bikes to get level 5.
You know what? Here's a question for you, because I it's a dilemma for me. when you've reset the palace like that as HuMMi, and you think to yourself, well, I got the whole mid, the top left, and I'm going to use my general powers to keep Pepsi off the bottom right. Do you make an internet center?
Well, it depends. I mean, how many black markets Pepsi already had and everything. I think whenever there's any risk of like a Scudstorm being made, you should never do it. But this is a game where I probably still wouldn't do it. Really, I would. I think if HuMMi just kept spamming, Pepsi would be dead.
That'd be enough, right?
And like he was ahead the entire game, and as we can see, like it gets scarier and scarier for him. So
yeah.
The internet center also means like you probably have to cover it a little bit, especially once. Like I like it maybe if there's no way GLA gets level 5 either. But going like so many upgraded battle masters, HuMMi must be aware that Pepsi got a lot of XP already.
HuMMi's gone mix, which
so he kind of needs Black Napalm as well now.
Yeah, I mean.
Bit of a buffet tank, yeah.
It is, but if you commit to the ground, lose it to an ambush, and gift your opponent level 5, you've kind of lost the game. So you've got to be quite pragmatic with how you use your army at the moment. I don't think Migs is a bad choice, actually. But
they combine pretty well with elixirs as well, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like often you need both, because you eventually normally need to get rid of the black markets, and Migs aren't really great at that. They're good at getting rid of the tunnel in front of the black market.
I've received a funny message. I just sent it to you. Georgie!
What's a pallet?
Georgie boy!
Without man.
Georgie boy in the chat. He's secretly watching, sending cheeky messages. Oh, this bike could get a few trucks here. Oh, goes for the one. This will get a few. There you go.
That is pretty nice for Pepsi. Not so nice for HuMMi. But I mean, this game, if anything, really showcases, I think, why HuMMi need to be more aggressive. Like, you can't rely on sniping an empty palace with one dragon tank, and the late game still not being easily in your favor, you know? It's like so many things went right for HuMMi there.
Couple more elixirs and go again. Yeah. He lost his... That's the second time we've seen ambush on Lotus.
On a Lotus, yeah.
So HuMMi now...
Here comes the hacker transition.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not gonna sponsor these two again. No, it's fine. Well, that was a nice mic hit by HuMMi.
Yeah. I'll look at it in a minute. I'm just looking at the hackers that aren't mine.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Here we go.
Does he have the napalm? Yeah.
Yeah, Pepsi's still a bit afraid of Elixir, I guess. Doesn't go further with his gobs. And pick up another dragon tank. He's getting closer to level 5.
Very close.
I like that by Pepsi. Sending the workers in the middle. Might as well try to detonate a couple of them.
Well, you don't give away XP. He could literally kill a couple of trucks there if he wanted, with the worker.
Yep.
Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, he's so close to level 5 now.
One more battle master will do it.
We got the 3 hacker internet center in the top left. Love the silence.
Yeah. There's a 4th one actually. You missed 25% of his eco.
Oh! Where?
Well, now that HuMMi is swimming in money, he can build anything he wants.
Where's Spot the 4th hacker? Oh yes, there he is.
Okay, so now Pepsi's level 5.
Hmm.
He probably wants to capture that market with the Lotus. Pepsi aware of the Lotus because his charm got revealed, sending a radar van. Could snipe the Lotus. Yep. But where's his Anthrax actually?
I don't see you see it.
Wouldn't you like immediately place that on the middle supply?
Yeah, I think I would. Yeah, just park it there. Deny the mining. There it comes. Yeah.
Here it comes. Yep.
Now, don't do this sarcastically because this is a genuine question. So I'm gonna just read it out. And the question is, what's wrong with the internet center, and why do experts not like hackers? That's the question. Oh, nice Fargo pop.
That was a really good hit.
Yeah.
I mean, as you can witness here, China is not very strong in the late game, so why would you want to prolong the game? Is basically the simple version of it. And yes, there are exceptions for it, but they're pretty rare.
It's been. I mean, it's been.
And you also have to consider, like, you need to judge a decision at the point you make it. So just because it's good for you, sometimes, maybe like 1 in 10 games or whatever, doesn't mean it was the right decision still.
Also,
like, it needs to be good on average when you make a decision, not in an edge case.
I forget, because I have been told this, but like, how long does it take for a tank hacker to pay for itself?
Well, I think the internet center with hackers, I think if I recall correctly, it was like 7 minutes and 30 seconds.
So
look at the game time right now.
So just to go break even, when you're against an army that has everything better than you in the late game, you have to wait 7 minutes to break even. And we haven't even.
You never want to break even. Like why would you park your money anywhere to break even after 7.5 minutes? That makes no sense.
And those hackers didn't even last 7 minutes. So actually, all he did was hurt his own economy by making them.
Yeah. None of these have paid off yet.
Nope. So there you go. There you go.
It's so rare to see a game that tank wins because of hackers. I think most of the time they win despite building hackers when they're winning.
Yep. I mean, in a lot of cases, especially if you're against demo, it is copy and paste whatever China you are, arguably. Against demo specifically.
Pepsi now with power as well. Well, let's have a look at HuMMi's eco.
But you're right, I think this is a good showcase. In a tank looking like they had a bit of momentum and potentially a game-winning ticket when they sniped the palace. How they went passive and tried to get a few hackers, and since then it's not looked close, has it? Not really.
Nope. And it's never gonna get better as a tank from here.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think HuMMi has an attacking unit at this point. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was just scrolling around thinking, what's he got left? But no. Well, I do think, even though we're at 2-2, and you know that's good for the set, we've won a close set. HuMMi has won his sides more convincingly. Let's put it that way.
I agree.
George in the chat. Oh.
Oh, yeah? Volcano map.
I like that one. Oh dear. That's me. Transfer. Army read. Well, Jacob who asked says he's never making hackers anymore in 1v1, so you left an impression.
Good guy, Jacob.
Good guy. You left an impression. Yeah. I'm gonna give him a smiley face for that. Yeah, I like this map. I think it's a very pretty map as well.
Yep. Aesthetically pleasing.
Yes. Okie dokie. That means I can get a top up of this cold beverage, actually. Be right back.
Oh, I'll be right back as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, I have returned.
All right.
Oh, good timing. Abash says these map names. Yeah, I know exactly what he's thinking. I know exactly what he's thinking. Yeah. Well, our first USA faction of the set.
Hmm.
And that faction is down in the bottom left. That is the USA Air Force for the purple player Pepsi.
And China in the top right for HuMMi in red. Alright, I mean, probably gonna have to give the edge to the Air Force, but it is winnable for the China. I think I'd rather be China than Yuk, for example, here. And we see an early barracks by Pepsi, which means he's either going to be aggressive or capture the oil. And so far, pretty standard by HuMMi. Well, it's actually not that standard. I would actually expect a barracks more often than not by the China. So, I wonder what it's going to be.
One war factory.
Almost looks like he's thinking about getting a quick third supply. Oh no, it's a bit of a hidden barracks. So yep, Pepsi going for the oil cap. But the fire base, is that really needed yet? I would argue it's not.
Procrastinator says, do the raptors die when they fly over the middle of the map? Any air unit dies when they fly over the lava explosion, actually. Right now, I think they could get away with it, but when that volcano erupts, then yes, air units don't make it across right now. Yeah.
I mean, HuMMi is going for a tank under troop crawler attacks, and maybe that firebase is gonna help. To me, it feels a bit, I don't know.
Actually, I think HuMMi's buying a bit of time here. He's just sort of moving that across the map whilst getting two oils behind it.
The oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. Like, if Pepsi, instead of getting that firebase, had an extra 1k, he could have thrown down that supply already. And what are you really worried about? None of these red guards are gonna shoot your Chinooks. There's one unupgraded vanilla China Gatling. That's not very scary. But as is, I guess the firebase might come in a bit handy.
No.
And that Gatling on the left, I don't think Pepsi's seen it. Also, I guess you have to consider that Pepsi didn't see that barracks by HuMMi, so
No.
maybe he thought there was like proxy airfield or something.
Yeah, he could have been scared of
Gatlicks.
a potential all-in and thought, well, I'll put the firebase there and, you know,
Yeah.
run around with my Tovi if there is a Lix.
Ooh, I wonder if that's a misclick or if that was on purpose, the double Hellfire drone. Again, seems a bit unnecessary.
I'll be now getting an airfield. Has a bit of a gat tank on to blob down on the right side.
Yep. Probably researching Black Napalm right now. So it's gonna be a little bit close there. Is that Gatling gonna... Nope, it's not gonna get the scaffold in time. Well, I like that by Pepsi, checking for the expansion in the top left.
Micro in okay so far.
Yep.
Lost one. Cleared up a decent amount for it though.
Mm-hmm. Now gonna get over to that Gatling. So where are the mix? Two mix right now. Third one spawning.
No napalm yet. HuMMi getting his CC. Worried about a hunt. There is a Tovi coming in the base, but the CC will get up in time. HuMMi's not seen
he's
that.
mixed. Oh, HuMMi, maybe he lost vision or something.
No, he's turned back because he just saw that V late. And he panicked a bit and sent them all back, yeah.
I feel like you... Oh, okay, I guess, yeah. He was worried about that one.
Hello, Anthax.
But Pepsi probably kind of happy to be in the spot he's in right now. He's on 3 supplies,
Yeah.
2 oils. You take that?
These are the sort of matchups I think Pepsi will want.
Yep.
In HuMMi's defence, I mean, we had to transfer him the map, so he might be playing these maps for the first time.
That's right.
And an Avenger is being added.
That second firebase actually coming in clutch for Pepsi, because HuMMi decided to pick up one of them. No additional Chinook yet by Pepsi, just as I said. 1 spawns. Oh, that 1V in the top left actually sniping the dozer before HuMMi could place a supply.
Really delays
Pretty
him
nice
there.
for Pepsi.
Yeah. Now this is where you mustn't get too excited, driving those Vs ahead of the Avenger.
Yeah, I do like that he added an Avenger though. I mean, arguably, I guess as Air Force, could maybe also get a combat Chinook or something, but I think it often makes it quite a bit harder for the China if there's an Avenger in the army.
Yeah.
Can't just click on the V and look away.
No.
HuMMi picking off a Humvee on the left. Pepsi, we're gonna rally another one into it. Nope.
They rallied past it.
Yeah, this is a bit scary by Pepsi. Like,
Yeah, too far
Yep.
ahead. Yep.
exactly. Saw that one coming.
Got a Burton on
It's
one of the
also kind of
oils.
unnecessary in a way, you know? It's like, you know HuMMi doesn't have that supply, you know he doesn't have the top left supply. Like, how rich can the China really be?
You don't even need to push, you know.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Well,
You can literally... Well, I mean, if you want to push, you can, but, like, keep your units together. But I'm just saying, you don't
you are
even...
not under pressure to do a lot.
No.
So if you're gonna push, you might as well do it as slow as possible without
Taking any
leaving
losses.
any Avengers behind.
Yeah.
That being said, also nicely done by HuMMi to capitalize on that mistake.
Yep. GG.
And
Is
GG
air too
regardless.
strong on this map? We will find out.
I mean, we'd both prefer the Air Force, of course, but could still be winnable, I think, for the China. couple of slip-ups with a HuMMi micro.
Yeah. Ezio's missing Mamo. Yeah, we're missing Mamo as well.
Memo. Yep.
Well, interestingly, I think out of all the USAs, and I know it's the strongest, he's down in the left, HuMMi, with the Air Force, I think this is probably, as it is for most people, his favourite USA.
Yeah. We have Pepsi in the top right, in yellow with China. But yeah, I think he probably likes the Air Force the best.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, it's also an army that, allows for a lot of creativity in terms of strategies. You can do things you can't with other USAs.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really expect, for example, I don't know, like an oil grab and the Gatlings, you could try to go Comanches or Combat Chinook to counter that. You have options, basically. Sometimes you can even fast tag. Like, yeah. I think it's not limited at all. So we see pretty similar builds so far. At least, like HuMMi's build looks exactly like Pepsi's build, except for the Firebase so far.
Actually, got a
yeah,
third
I
Chinook.
prefer what HuMMi is doing over what Pepsi has done. I would rather get the third Chinook than a Firebase in the early game.
I like the lights of the Humvee. But good.
MTV being sent out by HuMMi. Bit of an important moment, because if he's not paying attention and loses that to the Gatling, like, this is exactly how China can win.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
Pepsi needs to move that Gatling. You need to capitalize on that. Yeah.
The thing is, you know, HuMMi saw that with the drone. So I don't know why he's taken off guard by that. But he's also added a Firebase.
Yep.
And he's got
I mean,
the
that being
Toby.
said, he's still in a fine spot. He's 3 Chinooks, 2 supplies, and 2 oils. But that Gatling on the left side could give him some trouble, and also not the best micro here by HuMMi on the right side.
No.
And this is perfect for Pepsi, because he's probably researching Black Napalm right now, given that he got a quick airfield. So normally there's a bit of a window, right, where you're researching Black Napalm and you're a bit weaker. Since
He's already got it.
The Gat production, and yep. Oh, I like that by Pepsi as well. The positioning of his Gatling behind this. Like,
Yeah.
just as I said, he's running away from it, but it's still fine. I'd really like him to group up these two MiGs. I don't like going in separately, but it worked out.
Oh, but we see him. I wanted to see a MiG get taken out by the volcano.
Yeah. So Pepsi expanding pretty quickly there to that supply. And he's also on 2 war factories.
I think HuMMi's got an idle
Pepsi
Chinook.
looking a little bit better than he did in the previous games, I think.
Yeah. HuMMi has got an idle Chinook there.
Wait, are both of them idle? Oh no, never mind.
One of them, yeah. Hello, Ziad. Oh!
Oh, what did Pepsi shoot there?
3 MiGs
Because
on a
he's
repair
gonna
drone.
lose. Oh no, that is not good. But that bunker at least is coming in clutch there.
Yeah.
And that's actually a bit moment. Oh, that
and the
cannon not getting up.
97%, Yeah. Cheeky HuMMi with the Ranger there.
Make it there. Oh.
The 3 Gats in
I
the
mean,
base,
there's 3 Gatlings that
Yeah.
are really gonna hurt HuMMi.
Yeah. Not seeing it at all. It's moved it.
Oh, that's gonna buy Pepsi some time. Needs to stay active with the mix, which he does. Oh, he's flying above a HuMMi. Might lose one mix.
He does,
Yep.
but he does take... Oh, nearly everything out. Oh, yes. Just about.
I've seen... Could definitely kill one HuMMi there with the 2 Gatling. That's a very low one, but didn't target it there. But nice move, killing the oil with a Dragon Tank.
Oh, yes.
And there's another Gatling, which if HuMMi... HuMMi. If he is not paying attention, he might miss it, but he did see it. Oh, Pepsi flying over the volcano, living a dangerous life.
Oh, look at this. No split. Somehow, though, only killed 2.
I thought he would kill more than 2, but yeah. This is a good enough position where you would maybe throw down your CC as Pepsi. Yeah, okay, he agrees.
I'm really surprised that HuMMi's on 1 oil, 3 supplies and doesn't have maybe second arms dealer if he wants to just, or war factory if he wants to just spam Tobies.
Pepsi targeting the Chinook there with the Gatling. Killed 1, might get a second. Yeah, he's
Oh
gonna get
dear.
it.
Yeah.
And more mix coming in for Pepsi. It's actually on 2 airfields. Two more mix coming in for Pepsi.
I think we're seeing why this is HuMMi's worst faction.
Yep, that being said, I mean, I don't know, like a carpet on a full airfield.
No, I think he'll still win, but it has been beyond shaky for this being Air Force versus Vanilla China. There are a lot of MiGs out though, but he will have the carpet now. Imagine if the carpet got killed by the volcano. We need that to happen to Fargo in the World Series. That would be... In fact, it could only happen to Fargo. Here we go! Here we go! Oh, it's just out of line. Ooh, just out of line. It's going to be nice.
Yeah, but these buildings are clumped up, so...
Oh.
Actually a bit lucky for Pepsi to not lose both of them. Oh, he's also circling right above a HuMMi. Okay. Actually good targeting by Pepsi there, not shooting the drones, but hitting the HuMMis. But it's like he's mixed. This is when they need to hit. There's HuMMis without any amateurs on the field.
They're flying around.
Where is he? What is he doing?
Flying.
Okay.
Waiting to hit the volcano. That's what we want to see. Go on. Fly to the volcano. We want to see it. Oh, here we go. Now he'll target the firebase and he'll send his gats to deny this mining here.
I think that was the idea, yeah. There's a burden by HuMMi.
Didn't move the gats though.
Yeah, I wonder why Pepsi is now sort of sitting back, you know. He did well pressuring HuMMi, but kind of stopped doing that.
Yep.
Oh, is HuMMi gonna get that supply scaffold? Nope.
Oh.
Oh. All of the mix. Oh.
Wow. I'd like to know how he's numbering those. If at all. Carpet is on the way.
Trying to intercept, I think, that carpet. Oh no.
Spectre's on the way as well. Carpet
Coincidence.
will hit the Strat. Let's take it out. Spectre takes out an airfield. A few MiGs going down there as well. Yep. That's 3-3. missed a window here, Mr. Pepsi, I would say.
I mean, he still has like, well, he just had like 7k.
Yeah, HuMMi's on a left side 4th now. Still has 1 oil. Pepsi lost an oil, but you're against Air Force.
Yeah, this
General
channel abilities
powers,
are gonna
yeah.
hurt a lot.
Wow. Chinook's going down on the right.
I feel like that oil was already a prime target for HuMMi. Pepsi made it even more juicy by putting in airfield right next to it.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah, I really don't like that by Pepsi. Like, he's rarely getting mines on his supply. Even if it's just to save your trucks a bit. I know that USA has drones and stuff, but...
Last drop says the number in equals W.
Probably quite accurate.
Oh, they flew over the volcano directly. Will they fly back?
Pepsi
Yes,
not
yes, yes,
taking
yes,
out
yes.
the...
Go on.
Did it damage it a bit?
I'm not
Is
sure.
it like instant death, or is it like
no, I thought they...
some sort of damage
No, I think it's instant.
over time?
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
I have to test it. Oh, is HuMMi throwing this?
I mean, not completely over yet.
No.
Yeah. I mean, there's not going to be a carpet for HuMMi because
yeah, HuMMi's fallen apart. He's completely fallen apart here. It's going full V's when you know there's tons
See, this
of...
is why I sponsored these two. You never know who's going to win until it's over.
Alright. Huh. This is well over. I'm shocked. Yeah.
I think Pepsi's done it. There might be like an A10 or something he needs to watch out for with the Gatlings, being that close to the corner of the map. Here comes the... Oh!
Like, HuMMi looks so good with demo on Sakura against the Inf. Like, took the whole map, was aggressive, counter-attacking.
Mm-hmm.
The difference between that and this Air Force is quite a lot, you know?
Two different players, yeah. I mean, he did try to take the whole map here as well, but the problem is you don't have tunnels to like just instantly reinforce everything.
If HuMMi's USA was like, let's say every other faction of his stayed the same, and his USA was actually the best of his armies, I actually think he, with his brain and with you know how he knows what to do, I honestly think, you know, most people would struggle to beat him. It's incredible, really, how the USA can be that. I don't know what's the matter with it. Very shaky.
Felt like a snowball.
Yeah.
Oh.
Arctic. Is that Arctic Arena? I think he's referring to. Oh.
I think so. I don't think I have Arctic Lagoon in the map pool.
Might as well get the latest version with a re.
Well, let's hope for more matchups like that. I mean, arguably the last one, maybe. But even then, the China won, so what do I know?
Let's see. USA tops.
Okay, that's another good matchup.
It is a good matchup, yeah. And I think HuMMi's starting with the GLA, isn't he? I think that's important.
Yeah,
for
I think
HuMMi,
he
yeah.
was the talks.
Yeah.
I was saying the best air player in AK.
And there's nobody there. It's a blank. Yeah. Machiavelli says his eyes are burning. You know, with a eco map like this, I actually think HuMMi could get this back to 4-4, but we'll see.
Yep. I do expect him to win as the talks, that's for sure. And I think GLA against USA also isn't Pepsi's favorite matchup, so you could be onto something.
Well, my thought is Retaliation Tovies versus Retaliation Techs. The Retaliation Tovies are going to win.
Yeah. Machiavelli actually looked pretty decent in 1v1, considering he doesn't play it a lot. Oh, waiting for me.
Oh. Yeah, Machiavelli beat Stats like 6-1, didn't he? That was quite a incredible one. Alright, well in the north of HuMMi's map choice, the Arctic Arena, it is HuMMi with the red Jedi Tox.
And in the bottom right, the guy who keeps changing his color, we have Pepsi as the purple USA.
Double barracks pretty promptly there from HuMMi.
Yep. Yeah, I think this is the sort of map that suits HuMMi.
Yeah, I could just see Pepsi getting hunted here and that'd be the end of it. Yeah.
Already the build looking pretty decent by HuMMi.
Interestingly, has not rallied a terrorist, and I think he's going to get away with it. Yeah. Going to get away with it. Oh, he has rallied one now. Okay. Quite cheeky that from HuMMi, because he opened a couple of rebels first, and if I'm watching...
He would have baited you into those
I would have eaten that bait all day long, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to copy that. I like that.
Ooh, well is that by Pepsi? Picking up 2 Rangers in an ambulance. Probably looking to deny something and drop off the Ranger, but HuMMi with an early tunnel in the top right.
HuMMi actually lost his Tox Rebel to the barrels.
Yikes.
Yep.
Pepsi not quite on top, I think, of the oil cap yet.
Well, big moment here.
He's gonna try to crush that Tox Rebel, and I don't think HuMMi's gonna pull it because he wasn't attacked yet, so didn't get notified. And here's the first technical by HuMMi. Oh, Pepsi not paying attention. And he could actually just lose to this if he's...
HuMMi's going to kill his own tech, yeah.
Oh my god.
Well...
I mean, Pepsi's gonna find himself on a lot of oils here.
That tech could have killed both those.
That was actually a cute move by Pepsi with the ambulance. I like that.
Yeah.
He denied 2 rebels, killed a bunch of workers, got his own Rangers in place.
Wow, and got both of those orders. He actually denied 3 rebels, and he's killed a load of workers. But the sad thing is, HuMMi could have won the game by that tech RPG. He could have literally hunted both dozers. And then killed the reactor or something, and then who cares if the USA's got all that cash when he's building slowly.
Right. I think Pepsi maybe... Oh, even... I was gonna say a bit late maybe on that next supply, but he started it promptly. I think this is where as Pepsi you get an ambulance and you go, go, go.
The one thing for HuMMi is he's got tunnels in decent positions.
Right.
Oh, I don't think you can chase.
Oh.
No.
Ooh, we might stand corrected. This is actually looking pretty good for Pepsi. Yeah. Okay, he got an ambulance. I don't know if it's not like he needs to
Clear-
go
what-
to
clear
HuMMi
one
space,
oil.
but I think he should at least push somewhere. You don't want to sit around too much.
I think I'd be tempted to go to the base. Like, you're going
Yeah,
left to.
you can. You could also like clear the tunnel maybe on the left, get that oil back, and then go to the base. But yeah, you should do something. I think. You know that HuMMi donated his whole army, and you have a pretty sizable army.
I think you should just drive through that left channel to the base. You could put a fire base on your flank, get S&D.
Okay, no, it kills it.
But all it's doing now is giving time.
Yeah, it's giving HuMMi time. I agree. Ah, Pepsi, now you already killed the oil. Yeah, he is wasting a lot of time here, I agree.
I mean, he's wasting more text though.
Yeah. I mean, I would also just throw down as CC now, as Pepsi. You gotta realize you're very far ahead at this point, so wanna eliminate one of the ways you can lose this game is by getting hunted, I think.
Yeah. Ooh, HuMMi's now getting the odd quad. I'm worried for HuMMi here. Don't think he's gonna stop this.
I mean,
unless
he's
Pepsi...
entirely reliant on Pepsi messing up his micro at this stage.
Yeah.
This is solely in Pepsi's hands.
A lot of quads.
I mean, I don't mind that by Pepsi if he waits like slightly because his threat center just finished.
Yeah.
So now you got Search and Destroy, and I think now you kill whatever's in front of you. Or you lose a HuMMi to the quads. Either way.
The Vet 2's being chased.
Oh, why is he still running? Don't be so scared, Pepsi. You got to destroy HuMMi. It's just quads. Okay. Oh, there's a second blob actually by Pepsi,
Yeah.
which is kind of nice. I mean, arguably, if he focused a bit more, was faster with the first blob, might have been enough to just already win the game, because now he's kind of microing two places, but losing a couple HuMMis here and there.
Losing many for
And
S&D
another one.
players.
Yeah,
This is like
kind of making this hard on himself, you know. If he just grew up one big blob with
This is-
Search and Destroy HuMMis.
This feels like the Han Solo moment when Han Solo's chasing 50 stormtroopers and the stormtroopers are running. For some reason, the V's are running.
Yeah,
They're still running.
these are the most scared HuMMis I've seen. But they are, like, he's not even preserving them by running. He, like, loses one here and there.
Yeah, yeah. And HuMMi is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oils still. And Pepsi is on 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 3. Yeah, 3. HuMMi's gonna need a bit of time for buggies.
Pepsi, where are you going? He has like 15 Search and Destroy HuMMis. HuMMi pops a couple of quads and Pepsi's like, nope, I'm out of here.
I'd like a control fire on the barrels there. Oh, here goes the massive quad counter, which is probably enough to win the game.
He's given HuMMi so much time. I mean, now he can actually pump out the buggies.
Yeah. He's gonna lose some V's to tunnels here. S&D V's to tunnels, yeah.
That is a pretty big counterattack. Also, Pepsi didn't take that little hut there.
Oh, shame HuMMi didn't gun that A10 down there. He was actually close by. Ah, now those quads have sent Pepsi back.
Yeah. I mean, you can't run from them anymore.
No.
And now we can see how well the quads are gonna do against such and Humvees. Yeah, Pepsi, not very well. Where are you clicking?
He's running away.
They're so scared, these Humvees. It's so funny, it's like a mix between being super scared and then he just goes in without any markers. He's like, okay, fuck it, I'm going again. Alrighty. There's this one RPG slowly chipping away at the oil, but I think Pepsi saw it and...
Just about keeps that oil alive, but he did lose an oil with the quad poke, so...
Yeah.
And HuMMi's level 3, unbelievably. That's level 3 against S&DVs, I just remind.
Yeah. Ooh, these techs are looking scary, Pepsi. Oh, found some courage.
Look at the Gamma RPGs here.
Oh,
Nice.
well.
Nice.
Yeah. I was thinking earlier I would have liked some flashbangs by Pepsi, but I feel like I keep repeating myself when I say that, so I shied away from it. But yeah, I think you should definitely get flashbang at some point there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a Burton in the top right, killing oils. Didn't want to kill the...
That's
didn't
definitely one thing Pepsi also done pretty well. He got rid of all of the oils, I think, on HuMMi's side. No?
Yeah. Didn't get rid of the repair bay, though, for the 200 XP.
And I like the Blueman upgrade for the Rangers. Oh, I think he figured, let me get all of the upgrades, and now he has flashbang, advanced training, all of them. Nice.
Hmm.
I also see a couple of drop zones going down. I personally think if you're that rich, might as well start with a particle can and then go drop zones.
Yeah. The buggies are out. The CC is complete as well. Burton's still hanging around. Yeah, HuMMi went from 5 oils to 0 oils. Unbelievably quickly there. And he looks like he wants to take a little bit of an engagement now. I feel like Tox Rebel ambush with the Gamma is ready. But HuMMi's on 4 supplies and a couple of markets.
He's just saying, for spalding, I think he won't sponsor another one. I mean, I'm having fun. I like both of these players. I mean, some of these comments are definitely tongue-in-cheek. I wouldn't make as much fun of them if I wasn't friends with both of them.
Yep. He'd just block them. Just block them.
So we see a particle cannon now by Pepsi. I think HuMMi needs to try a little bit harder to... Okay, well, these RPGs are reaching the Chinooks. I was gonna say, yeah. You definitely want to stop the USA from collecting that.
This is where HuMMi's smart, though. Little bit of a distraction and can get some stuff done in the mid. And there's a flanking TT here. Which, what is he going to go for? I mean, Pepsi's done that thing again where he's put some important buildings close together. Strat and oil.
Goes for the strat center. I like that, I think. It's so much easier to win the engagements without search and destroy. Okay, here comes another A10 by Pepsi. Looking to kill a black market. Was the real one as well.
I've got someone else here who's looking at the match. What do you think of it? Hello. She can't speak yet. This is Granny HuMMi and Uncle Pepsi. Oh, and there's the ambush.
Okay, Pepsi, you got the cam suit, so you can actually evac. Yeah, HuMMis, if you feel like it.
Malcar would like to know the APM counter for both players.
I mean, I think Pepsi would just make his life so much easier if he got like a couple of fire bases. I don't know. I do the same mistake a lot of the time. Like, you do make your life a lot easier building a bit of static defense here and there. I also feel like they synergize really well with the Tomahawks because the buggies always stand still hitting the fire base. So you can just click them down.
She's really quiet watching this game, by the way. She's been causing Mummy a bit of aggro. And now she's looking at Pepsi's V's quite quietly. Yeah. Very good. I mean, there's 2 particles, and there isn't a massive amount of markets behind this.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the Magpie's been pretty decent by Pepsi, actually. Like, yeah, he's floating 6k, but he built a decent amount of drop zones, built 2 particle cans. Did not get the refinery. I mean, I think, given the position HuMMi was in, he's actually done a pretty decent job. Like, he's likely still gonna lose, but he bought himself as much time as humanly possible to actually to even make it to the stage where now he has like 10 buggies is actually kind of impressive.
Yeah.
He should have just died to Pepsi's push.
I'd like some AP bullets.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this can actually swing if HuMMi and us.
If HuMMi gets level 5, there's no ambulance actually with Pepsi's army.
It's still a long way off, but he could get there. And walking Burtons into Tox tunnels is one way of getting HuMMi there.
Yeah. A couple of HuMMis.
Sacking a few
Pepsi.
Vs as well, yeah.
Helping HuMMi get to level 5.
Yeah.
Building armor kicking in for HuMMi.
Do you think...
Yeah, I don't like that by Pepsi. There's barely been any evacs. And most of these HuMMis actually have a couple of MDs inside.
Hmm.
That being said, that particle can is gonna hurt HuMMi a lot. Gonna lose what I would assume the supply palace and black market, and doesn't have a new one yet. So
Daniel says I must be proud ZH in the family. I mean, the thing is, she likes light. She's 5 weeks old, so when there's like flashes, that's what she can see apparently at this age. So yeah, Pepsi losing V's. There's a little spark. Particle cannon, little spark.
Yep, settles for palace and black market. I think that's fine. Got another one ready. So now he has to realize it's all about just holding that push, really. Which is why Pepsi for some reason decides to move out.
He's shut down the production, but there's still a decent army for HuMMi. Have we seen the ambush recently?
Don't think so.
Ambush here could be big.
Might have missed it. Well, I actually saw it at some point. I don't think it's quite ready yet. I could be wrong though.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, it is.
There
I was
it
wrong.
is. Is it AP bullet quads? It is. Just enough for Pepsi.
Pepsi's gonna have enough to hold this.
Yeah, just enough.
That being said, like, this is not a good time as Pepsi in general to like not be building out of your barracks and war factory when you know this is the one push you need to hold.
Yeah, true.
this is gonna cost you games against stronger players or players who were in a better position than HuMMi. Yeah, I keep calling him HuMMi. There's so many HuMMis being built.
The Tux bomb made a jump. That made a jump. I don't know why. The Tux bomb made a jump. We don't like the Tux bomb. But a little bit unlucky from HuMMi. Just wasn't quite the jackpot hit he was looking for.
Mm.
I mean, there's still AFK units just getting picked off.
Oh, I think he should keep that overall actually against the sneak attack. I don't like trying to snipe buggies with it.
No.
I mean, I don't know about the Pepsi shell abilities, but like imagine HuMMi had a bit more and sneaked somewhere behind, say, that Stratson or whatever. Could actually cause quite some trouble for Pepsi.
I mean, HuMMi's base is decimated. It's literally win with what you have right now.
Mm. Good Pepsi started to build some army again. Again, no fire base, which I think is really bad when you realize your opponent needs to all in you right now.
There's a Jarman in there, but that bus does get picked off.
So what's HuMMi's eco situation? There's one black market going up here, there's two here. I think it's like 2 completed and 2 building. So yeah, definitely pretty poor compared to Pepsi.
Yeah. Pepsi's still got a couple of oils actually. Comboed with the drop zones.
Yep.
Oh. Didn't make much of the leaflet drop.
Has there actually been a sneak attempt by HuMMi?
I've not seen one.
Oh, here we go. Sneak in the bottom left. And here comes the Aurora.
HuMMi only has HuMMi only has 10% cash bounty. He only got 250 for that Aurora kill.
That's odd. Yeah, wonder what he spent it. Oh, the mother of all bombs.
Wow.
I mean, Pepsi might think this is over, or might realize this is over, but that particle can, like, strategically also a pretty bad choice in this spot.
Yeah, you just literally need to hold army.
You don't, yeah, I'm pretty sure 2 super weapons are enough at this point.
Yeah.
You really just need to hold.
Maverick says with our first
And I do think this is costing him games against some players.
Oh yeah, definitely. Choices,
mistakes
decisions.
He doesn't realize, what spot he's in the game.
Maverick says, will her first language be English or Danish? I'd be interested actually. Because she gets spoken to in Danish, I can assure you. Oh, well played, HuMMi.
Very polite.
I mean, I did like the Pepsi
Part
opening.
of the reason why I wanted these two to play.
Pepsi did a really good opening, actually. With that ammo, deny, and capture, and That
was really good.
That comboed with HuMMi's tech fail, and that set the tone of the game, really.
Mm-hmm. So what's the score now? Is it 5-2 to Pepsi?
It is, yeah.
Oh wow.
Really.
Yeah, everyone liked it.
Yeah. Well, I think HuMMi's got quite a task now.
Mm-hmm. He seems like a cheerful guy usually, though. So
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, he's not the one to tilt just because he is down a couple of games.
No.
All right, we see supply first by Pepsi, pretty standard, and curious to see what HuMMi is gonna do.
Does get a barracks.
Mm-hmm.
And a double barracks for both.
So both players going one supply to barracks, yep. And okay, first deviation here. HuMMi is gonna drop a dozer, presumably to the top right. Yep. Pretty technical build by HuMMi there. Oh no, he's actually going for the main.
Well,
I think Pepsi saw it though.
needs to move
Well-
that dozer quick.
Probably still gonna lose a couple of workers there.
Yeah.
Well, probably better off manually splitting them instead of just pressing X there. But
I also think, oh, he's going to get a rebel as well. It's a good dozer drop. Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, this hurts Pepsi a lot. If you look at his money, like he's literally got no income right now. And it also delayed the first technical by Pepsi.
Yeah.
It was just there looking at the dozer.
HuMMi
Not
hasn't
denying
clicked to
any
get
odds.
his oils behind this yet, though. So as much as the dozer was good, if he was
Oh,
on...
I guess he delayed himself.
I don't know if he
Pepsi
delayed
also
himself,
just driving by that ranger. Okay.
but I just think he was occupied with the micro of the dozer and maybe didn't click the rangers, and now he's forgotten about the dozer. Dozer goes down.
Does stop the tunnel in the top right though, and might as a result get both rebels as well.
He will. And he's
So
going to
when all
get...
this is being said and done, what's the oil situation like? Pepsi gonna be probably on 3 oils in a second, and HuMMi is gonna be on 4 oils.
And that rebel behind the fence there, HuMMi is not seen. Interestingly.
Pepsi now throwing down another supply. HuMMi throwing down a firebase, but looks like he must have clicked again with the dozer because it stopped at 3%.
Well, that's normally a sign that he wants to load up a few Vs and push.
Yeah.
But with this much eco, a faster strat or maybe even another war factory might be something to look at.
I mean, knowing myself, I'm greedy. I probably would have thrown down another supply and then got like a second war factory or something. But yeah, it's... I'm not sure how well this is gonna work for HuMMi. Like, you're gonna have a lot of money, but you're still kind of limited to the 1 war factory, 3 barracks. He's getting more oils though. Oh, Pepsi, that was a good move by him.
Yeah.
Clicked on the barrel, killed the ranger.
There's the strat now being built for HuMMi. He's got the repair upgrades. And he's pushing.
And here comes the push.
Yeah.
Straight to the point.
And this is
I like
to
it.
stay in the set right now. All on this, really. It's got to
Pepsi
do...
again, not taking that same hut that he didn't take in the reverse either. Bit of a sneaky tunnel by Pepsi in the bottom left, but yeah, most of the outcome's gonna come down to how well is HuMMi gonna micro these weeks. Lost one.
You can't lose one to a tunnel like that.
I'm not even sure he should have stopped for the tunnel. You know, it's
No, I think just drive to
kind
the
of
base.
gives away that he's pushing and just gives Pepsi more time to pump out technicals. I like the tunnel in front of the arm sealer by Pepsi.
Yep.
Gives him plenty of time now to pump out technicals.
I mean, he's going to take that building you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually going to be very annoying with
yep.
S&D.
I agree. Here comes the search.
I mean, the palace is not started, so I think HuMMi might keep himself in the set here, the way this is going.
Yep. Starts the palace now. Pepsi paying the price for not taking that building.
Oh, look at that. Oh, boy.
Comes a Pepsi moment.
Yep. Every single tech. The only thing that could have been made that better is pulling back the last 2 techs before he killed 1v and not killing it. That's the only thing that would have made that even better.
Yeah. It's crazy the difference it made. Like, if Pepsi had secured that building, it would have been so much easier for him.
Hello, Brody, in the chat.
Pepsi is gunning down an oil in the bottom left.
And that might be a TT for the strat. It is. It might even decide to hunt HuMMi, which could change things dramatically. But is he setting his mind
spotted it.
to... Oh!
Oh, that was pretty far away, but is he still gonna get it?
No. Oh. Wow.
Oh no, and now he's not gonna get anything, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh well, gotta be.
Got one. Bit of a sneaky worker there by Pepsi, but HuMMi spotted it. And there's still all of these Humvees now.
The text.
Alrighty.
The way Pepsi moves his text, it's like a campaign mode when they're sort of scripted to just drive by.
Getting the cargo from somewhere and then returning.
Yeah. If they shoot on you on their way, then so be it, you know.
Yeah, definitely another one of Pepsi's good matchups, I would say.
Well, HuMMi stays in the set.
Keeps attacking in the middle of nowhere, but whenever HuMMi is like near tunnel, Pepsi's technicals are nowhere to be seen.
Hmm. Oh, here they are.
Now that the tunnel is gone,
yeah,
he decides to show up again.
Where did they come from? Where'd they been?
They had to wait for the tunnel to be clear.
Okay. Alright, GG.
Alrighty.
HuMMi's in the set. He's still in the set.
Defeated.
Alright.
Low-key hoping this goes to a decider. Because I think I think something like a tank mirror on something here would be really cool. But that was HuMMi's map, so it is Pepsi's map now to close out the set.
Mm-hmm. 5-3 now. Pepsi maybe having a look at the map pool, hopefully not having a look at the replay.
Would like to see Dry River. Let's see. Might be Blue Hole.
Could be, yeah.
But would like to see Dry River. Dry River. Ah, okay. It's gone Blue Hole. I mean, also a nice map.
I like it, yeah.
HuMMi don't have it.
Well, let's get the armies in rear then.
Okay. I was just reading Brody. The scripted text, he's laughing at that. I've got to read the game here, I think. Just to be safe. Oh, well.
Oh, and USA mirror.
It's,
I mean,
it's the best you can
HuMMi
hope for.
probably not
down.
happy. Yeah, that's true. I guess he's not happy about the USA, but at least it's like as balanced as it gets. So if you need to win both games, it's a good matchup in that sense.
It's basically a mirror. I mean, the laser element's not going to have any effect here, I don't think.
Not going to be spamming Avengers here, yeah.
Having said that, if there's a standoff and they're just sitting there, the Tomahawks might actually be handy. With this much eco. We might actually finally see...
I guess. But... Yeah. Likewise, I mean, you could actually maybe add Avengers to the mix. Which then also counter the Tomahawks.
Yeah.
I mean, let's say 99 out of 100 games. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna come down to Tomahawks versus Avengers.
No. Okay. The Battle of the USA. We start in the top right. In the red player, HuMMi with the Vanilla USA.
And in the bottom left we have Pepsi with Laser. So, kind of expecting both of them to go to barracks again. They did it in the previous map, which had a lot of oils, so would be surprised if they didn't do it here. I mean, maybe with Laser you could, I don't know, try something cheesy with like a Patriot drop or something. Don't have to build a second barracks in your base, but it's probably going to be 2 barracks one way or another.
I feel like HuMMi, the way he's built that supply, wants to drop into Pepsi's bunker here.
Mm-hmm. There is a bunker as well next to his own supply.
Yeah, that's true actually. Yeah. But for some reason that one people tend to miss because it's not got an oil near it, but we'll see.
Pepsi is flying straight to it, though.
He actually is, yeah. Okay.
He's not gonna miss that. And definitely hurts HuMMi a little bit. HuMMi is... Ooh. I mean, that's kind of good for Pepsi, actually. HuMMi is not targeting the Chinooks right away, so... Oh. Didn't even see the Ranger that HuMMi had in his blob there.
Yeah, took one with him. I mean, these MDs stop HuMMi from mining, basically. But HuMMi could get himself a few oils.
And, I mean, likewise, Pepsi needs to pull the Chinooks too. Luckily for him, he does have a second supply, but Pepsi so far hasn't really gone for the oils on Blue Hole.
No. And... yeah, HuMMi really needs flashbangs, otherwise he's about to lose his 2 home oils here.
Yeah. One barracks by Pepsi. Needs to be a bit careful. He did sell his CC unlike HuMMi, so doesn't want to get hunted here.
Yeah, and he will lose an oil. But HuMMi does get himself quite an oil boom there. So he's in danger of getting his CC captured.
Nice eco-boom for HuMMi there, but he needs to spend it as well now.
Yeah, I think he's aiming to use the dozer to crush it.
Yeah, but I think you should already be in the mindset of like queuing up another dozer once you know you're gonna capture 4 oils or 5 oils even.
Yeah. He's not got flashbangs, and he's not added a war factory.
Yeah, like he... Okay, here comes the dozer. Is Pepsi gonna laser lock? He does, but HuMMi does crush it.
War factory's being added in the corner. HuMMi's got himself another oil in the bottom of the map. Dozer micro is good. HuMMi needs to move his Chinooks, though, to a new location.
It's gonna be a pretty chaotic game here.
He's building a fire base there.
a bit optimistic. I mean, now clearing that little hut so he can collect again. I mean, it's a bit unfortunate for HuMMi. Maybe fortunate for Pepsi that HuMMi didn't set any rangers to the left side. He could have probably captured all 3 oils by now.
Yeah, they're
without
completely
Pepsi
free on the
having
left.
done any.
Yeah.
Yep.
Problem for Pepsi
Well, there
now
is
is
a
his main
HuMMi.
base. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the repair bay, HuMMi.
But his CC is also getting captured, and that's a war factory by Pepsi in HuMMi's base.
CC being sold.
Okay. You would be thinking, oh, there's maybe 1 or 2 doses left. Let me find them.
Let me find them. So the main base Chinooks have been taken out.
Oh.
Nice use of flashbangs and Vs from HuMMi on the aggression here. But there is a complete base swap going on.
Yep.
With HuMMi
So there's a
looking like...
lot of MDs by Pepsi that he might lose to these flashbang rangers. Okay.
As soon as Toby kicks in, then that's Pepsi's main base out. Like,
I would have liked by HuMMi to get the Toby upgrade a little bit earlier. Maybe like after the first 1 or 2 Humvees. Because then he could also be denying the mining from Pepsi.
Yeah. Another war factory for
Well,
HuMMi.
HuMMi did get out of the oils now in the left. All but 1, which he's about to capture.
Yeah, there's the Toby.
This is a really hectic game. Pepsi building a supply in HuMMi's base.
Humphrey.
Getting on top of that war factory. Oh, that's a level up HuMMi. That's gonna be hard to stop. But at the same time, Pepsi is losing a lot in his base, and HuMMi did expand to the bottom right, getting his CC back up. And there's action all over the place.
Yeah.
Actually hard to keep up.
Now, if you just joined the game right now, which spot do you think the players would have started in based on this?
Yep. Both also pretty close at this point to snipers, and that can be a pretty big swing as well if you have too much infantry just on the field and the opponent picks up a couple of snipers and snipes all of them.
Yeah. I mean, he's got some fire bases in pretty nice locations, actually, though.
Yeah. He's taking all of the oils by Pepsi now. In the bottom left.
Yeah, there's much more red on the map than there is blue.
I thought Pepsi was in a better spot, actually.
Yeah.
At the start of the space swap. But...
Just that oil boom.
Yep.
Oh, there's a big blob of V's here.
Yeah, HuMMi got his CC up, though.
But HuMMi is flanking.
Yep. Yeah, and this is what you can't do as Pepsi now. When you're already behind in map control, now you can't just also chase his units.
No.
Gotta be decisive and go somewhere. But I mean, it's also well done by HuMMi. It's hard to break through the top left with the firebase, the buildings.
I think this is where HuMMi's going to be at his most comfy in a USA mirror. Radar. Rich can do his multi-harassment. Yeah,
Nice
you can
select by HuMMi as well.
You can see him pulling Pepsi around now. He's just gone with 1, pulled it back, gone with the 3 on the top now. There is S&D for Pepsi though. And only just started by HuMMi.
Oh, HuMMi even keeping that oil.
I'd be tempted to drive behind it and kill it.
And kill it, yeah.
You're in such a good position and it's like another free pick-off really.
Haven't seen any snipers yet by Pepsi. That's a big V-blob by HuMMi as well.
Yeah.
In the bottom right.
Yeah.
He doesn't have Search and Destroy yet, though.
Pepsi's not big enough to do this, though. I mean, if he goes one side and clears it, HuMMi will just counter. And, yeah.
Still think you should try, though. Like, yeah, he only has like 5 HuMMis, but it's not gonna get better sitting back, and this is the only window where he has Search and Destroy and HuMMi doesn't.
That's about to change. 5% to go. HuMMi hasn't got it yet, though. Maybe. It has now. How many oils does HuMMi have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 oils. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have been
All
Well,
right.
5, 2 to 5, 4.
Yep. I think USA mirrors in this set are always kind of interesting because most people have like one default build order for a USA mirror on a map. So if you're the one losing with your build, you now need to come up with something new, most likely, unless you know it was down to just execution.
Yeah.
And it's not easy to freestyle a decent build order on a map like this.
No. Hello, Bada. Long time no see.
Oh, hello.
Mhm.
Big Bada. Or do you need to unlock them so they can pick a color?
Oh. Yep. Blue and red makes it easier for the map, actually.
Mm.
Right, we're ready.
Thank you.
ExCaL's answer to how many oils was yes. Alright, are we going to get a decider? We shall
Might.
see. We have HuMMi in the bottom left with the USA laser.
We have Pepsi in the top right with Vanilla USA. So yeah, gonna be interesting to see if they deviate at all.
Oh, no barracks.
Oh, I am not a fan of that.
No barracks. We are going to see a decider. We are going to see a decider.
Pigs, blue hole, builds, no barracks. Pepsi.
I mean, licking his lips looking at this.
I mean, you gotta get a barracks.
HuMMi's going for the same. Needs to get in that Chinook though. There we go.
Yeah. Yep, there goes one supply. I mean, if HuMMi now drops an MD in the other bunker, Pepsi can't really collect.
He hasn't actually though. He's missed a trick there. HuMMi.
Hmm. Yeah, but still, it's like so hard for Pepsi. He needs to get something done pretty early. They're gonna fall behind as soon as HuMMi starts capturing the eyes. I mean, that's good for Pepsi. It does stop the barracks in the top left.
Yeah. Lost 1v there though.
Oh, less good. He did send the dozer and he missed the crush on the ranger as well. Pepsi. Pepsi actually gonna get his own capture upgrade, or is he completely all in on that? the sort of thing. I think if you go completely all in, try to get to the main supply as fast as possible as Pepsi.
Oh, another V goes down.
Yep.
Jacob says when we're playing against Tom Step 2v2. There is a group actually, and Lift Truck's agreed to play with me. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean that HuMMi, if it got behind HuMMi's main supply, could have actually been very annoying for HuMMi to deal with without a war factory. If he abused the corners, shouldn't really lose it to just MDs.
No.
But as is, I mean, HuMMi is already going to be ahead in eco.
Yeah, this sort of granny take the building and the map style is working out for him. He's doing it again, look, taking buildings. There is one V, which might be Pepsi's lifeline here. Coming down this left side.
Better does a lot, yeah. If he wants to stay in this game. Didn't get into that other bunker, so now the MDs are just gonna start laser locking. Or just shooting from the bunker. Pepsi does evac, but I mean even then.
I think he will lose one oil there.
Gonna lose an oil, but can live with that. It's already taking the bottom right again. Pepsi is getting a couple of oils behind us now.
Yikes.
Also, I don't know. I think you might as well get the Toei upgrade if you're gonna go for the sort of threat Pepsi did. That's the only upside you really have, is that you have an easier time harassing the Chinooks, right? Like you're already kind of surrendering the oils anyway.
Well, no flashbangs from HuMMi. More Vs are coming across the map.
Did get flashbang just now, HuMMi, so he managed to clear that building finally. That
And the other one. Tense
was
moment, because Pepsi needs to get the stuff done. And HuMMi's
But it's
thinking
hard.
he needs time.
Yeah. Also, looks like Pepsi didn't bring any of his own rangers with this. Once again, something you should be doing if you're going for the earlier Vs. So you have the mobility advantage, so you could actually like flush out a couple of these buildings, take some of HuMMi's oils away.
Yeah.
And I mean, at this point, it is very handy to have radar, like HuMMi does.
Yeah.
Also makes it much easier to like send out dosers and take these corner supplies.
Once again, very late strat from HuMMi.
Yeah. Yeah, lack of ranges by Pepsi there. I mean, just build a couple, guard them over these garrison buildings. He's lost another HuMMi.
Has cleared them now, and HuMMi's looking to get into position.
Oh, yep.
Oh, but he was looking back at his base to select S&D and lost all his Vs.
Well, yes, S&D doesn't have the Vs anymore.
I mean, he's not even thought about starting his strat again, though.
Does throw it down now in the bottom right. But yeah, Pepsi needs to get more done, and I really believe he should have added a couple of flashbang rangers. Sometimes got zoned out by just a couple of MDs by HuMMi. Like if you, just attack move a couple of flashbang rangers, HuMMi can't do that.
No.
And that ambulance, another HuMMi, and another one,
wow.
and another one, and another one. I mean, he lost all of
And
his
another one.
army.
And another one.
He lost his whole army to a building.
This is allowed. The way you said that made me laugh.
Alright. Well, he did.
It was just...
I was gonna say he did clear the building, but he didn't do that either. Yikes.
Oh, wave 2. Oh boy. What is HuMMi up to? Both players floating a bit here. HuMMi's had to cancel that strat.
Okay, HuMMi is sending a... what I assume is a pretty full V with an ambulance to the top left.
I think Pepsi might, well, he's taking control a bit despite the heavy V losses.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, there is
cancelling that threat sender by HuMMi was pretty huge.
Yeah. He's capturing the barracks, killing the oil in the bottom right.
Okay.
Bigger V army building up. 10k float from both players.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, where's HuMMi's threat sender? He hasn't started it yet, I think. I mean, I feel like Search and Destroy HuMMi with snipers should just kinda own everything HuMMi has right now.
Yeah.
Pepsi certainly does have a way of clearing buildings that is unlike any other I've seen. I mean, it's a sizable V army there by HuMMi. Okay, but a lot of empty ones actually as well when I try to select them. I think like half are empty.
Oh, we lost a lot of Vs there.
Oh, didn't get the firebase even, Pepsi.
And is HuMMi going to keep pushing with that V blob? Looks like he might.
These games are so unpredictable. But it's nice, it's an exciting challenge, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
And I think regardless of who's winning, they do seem, at least today, pretty evenly matched.
I mean, HuMMi could even A10 the strat if he wanted to, just to even things up. Double A10 strat and War Factory there.
Yep.
Would definitely help. But he has got the Pathfinders.
Pepsi now afraid of this building, I assume. But he gave him again so much time to get that threat sender up when he had... yeah, he had Search and Destroy HuMMis while HuMMi didn't. This is when you need to make stuff happen.
The oil...
He's not really recognizing his windows sometimes, Pepsi.
The oil swing has changed though. HuMMi's only on the 1 oil, whereas Pepsi is on 5.
Yep.
But HuMMi has just expanded to another couple of supplies, so... Could be a bad choke to go through here. Especially with a well-placed A10. I'd be tempted to A10.
Kinda afraid with his dirty HuMMis.
I'd be very tempted to A10.
Oh, that's a nice interception by HuMMi if he gets it.
Didn't get it.
Nice attempt though, if it was intentional.
Oh. Pepsi's Burton got taken out. HuMMi trying a bit of a multi-pronged poke.
And it might work out actually. He did lose a lot on the left though. But he has, yeah, like you said, a Burton doing something.
Burton, I think, died to the firebase actually. Somehow.
It's actually kind of interesting. You don't really see USA Mures with that much money a lot of the time. I think it's still pretty unexplored in a way, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I could see, for example, throwing down an airfield, building Auroras to snipe the strat center building, if this was a more common matchup on these sort of maps.
Yep.
Because, I mean, in theory, you shouldn't really lose many HuMMi battles when you have the Search and Destroy advantage.
No. HuMMi actually took a pretty decent engage there, considering he was probably outnumbered 1-4. He'd pick off a few...
And even without Search and Destroy, right?
Yeah, with that disadvantage as well.
But it seems like Pepsi's kind of get more scared and weaker once he has Search and Destroy, so...
It's that balancing element, yeah. HuMMi needs
I
a
think
clutch
Pepsi
A10.
might have done it now, though.
Yeah. So the no barracks oil strat worked out.
Yeah. It kinda did.
Where's the A10? Where is the A10? He needs the A10. Ah, he's missed. That's it. He's done it.
It was a nice set, and well played to both of them.
Yeah. Very close to a decider, but in the end, Pepsi taking away the win. But that was probably decided on the Air China both ways. Not a matchup that should have been won both ways. I think HuMMi's be disappointed with his air there on that one.
But yeah, they did seem very evenly matched, so maybe there's more to come. I liked seeing these two play.
Yeah.
Alrighty, thanks for
Yeah, that was fun. I'm gonna call it there as well.
streaming this one. And have a good one.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks everyone for tuning in.
Thanks for setting up the challenge. It was fun.
Yep.
And
bye-bye.
Congrats to Pepsi, yeah. See you.
Yep, congrats. Bye.
Right, guys, I'm going to sign out now. Yeah, it's been a fun one though, and yeah, maybe we'll do some more of these. We'll see. But in the meantime, have a good one. Take care, and see ya.